Hi guys, my name is Lara Kudaisi and I am the matchmaking mistress. I help singles attract their dream partners and walk down the aisle to a happily ever after. So I have a brand new video. Welcome to this week's video, and the title is Will He Commit to Me? Yeah, will he commit to me? I know a lot of ladies call me to ask me this question. We've been dating for 6 months, for 1 year. Lara, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time. Will he look at what he's doing? What he's doing? Do you think he's going to commit to me? Okay, so let me make it easy for you guys and do a video on this so that you can know if your guy is a keeper or if he's a time waster. One way to know that he will commit to you is that he will talk about you in his future. Yes. Maybe you've been with him for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. You know, when he keeps talking about, when we buy a car, or when we have 3 children, or, the name of our first child will be this, or when we start doing this, or, if, for instance, he is talking to you as if you're going to be his wife, as if you're his wife. You understand? Like, babe, by that time when we are, we are 35, or we are 40, or we've done 5 years in marriage, those kind of things. You know that this guy has plans for you. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Some guys talk that way, and yes, they end up running away with another girl. Yes, God will not allow those kind of people to come to you. But normally, when a guy that has brain on his head, his head is properly screwed on his neck, this is how to know that he will commit to you. Number 2 ways to know that he will commit to you is that he will become better. When you are dating and then you keep complaining, I don't like how you talk, I don't like how your house is this, I don't like how you do this, you will see that it may not change immediately. He may not do it, immediately, but when you begin to observe that, there are changes, it's becoming better for you. He, not necessarily for you, but he just wants to please you. So he's trying his best to do, what will make you happy, which will in turn, better him. I know a girl who kept telling the guy, her boyfriend, I don't like you when you keep moving with this sort of, friends. This is what they teach you. They always take you to the pub all the time, and eventually you come home drunk. I don't like it. Don't you think that this happens? And funnily, she saw that, oh, this guy began to change, not like he did, because it's not easy to change you. And I always say you cannot change anybody. But when you see that he's making, efforts, it shows that he's listening to you and becoming better for you. So you will know that this guy has a, because if a guy does not have your interest at heart, if he does not have long-term plans with you, why would he become better? Why would he want to ditch friends that he has known for a very long time? Or why would he want to do something differently? Because of what? Is it just to sit with you and go? No. So that's one way. Another way to know that he will commit to you is that he will ask you to marry him. Simple. As in, that's the easiest way. If we have been dating for 3 years and you've not said, babe, will you marry me or propose to me? Some people propose these days. It's becoming norm, People propose, buy rings. Some people do it in ShopRite. They don't be the one that will go and slap your boyfriend. No. That's just by the way, So some people propose, in public. Some people propose in private. It will ask you. Some people don't even propose. It's when you are eating, like, babe, anyhow, he will tell you straight. He will not leave you guessing. You know why? Because he does not want other people to, he doesn't want you to he does not want to give other guys the impression that you are still single. So he knows that by the time he says, babe, will you marry me? Or he tells you to marry him, you will start acting taken, and that's what he wants. He wants you to act taken. He does not want you to be, living single or appearing single, to other men. Number 4 way to know that he will commit to you is that this guy will be vulnerable to you. Oh my God. See, most ladies think guys are difficult. They don't listen. They are too hard. They don't hear. They want to do what's in their mind. My dear, it's not always true. Well, some guys or guys can behave that way sometimes. But when you see a guy that really, really loves a woman, he will become, a child. When a guy becomes a child with that woman, he becomes vulnerable. As a vulnerable, like, you'll be wondering, oh my God. That is when the guy will loosen up, he can cry. when you are there. You know, guys will like to be doing macho, like, no, I'm a guy, nobody must know that I'm crying and all of that. But when he gets to a point where he can cry when you are there, he can let down his guards, he can tell you his fears, he can be himself around you without thinking, she's going to judge me, or she's going to use me, use it as a joke tomorrow, or she's going to do this, she's going to do that. That's how to know that that guy will commit to you. He has you in his plans. He's thinking of your future. The final way to know that he will commit to you is that he will build you. Yes, you heard me right. He will build you. He will keep telling you, babe, there's a course, that you can do in your field that will help you so that you can get more money. There's a way, there's, something that you can do, or this is how to improve your business, or you should expand your way. Write a book, babe, now. This is your work. Don't you think you should do it this way? Don't you think you should do it that way? He will look for ways and opportunities that will build you, because he sees you in his future and he wants to have the best of you. He wants you to reach your highest potential if it's possible, because it will benefit you as a human being, and then it would also benefit him on the long run. So if you want to know more ways, if you want to know how to know that your guy will commit to you, I have a chapter in my book, my new book title, What is Wrong with My Taste in Men? The chapter is called He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. I wrote there how to know if a guy will commit to you and how to know if he will not commit to you. Everything is in that chapter. To order the ebook or the hardcover of my book, go to www.mytasteinmen.com and order straight away for the book. And if you need me for your matchmaking, relationship, and therapy concerns, my dear, just go to www.larakudayisi.com or email me straight at omolarakudayisi@gmail.com, and I'll be there to handle your concerns. Thank you so much for watching this video. It is never too late to live happily ever after. Bye for now.